Alright, welcome everyone to the administration phase. So hopefully there's no artifacts over here this time. I believe they're due to the sticky notes in the background kind of fading through. I minimized the sticky notes again, and when I did two tests, I didn't see them, so hopefully they're not there. But let's go over what we have. We've taken 3 people prisoner from that last mission, which was glorious. We've gotten a small bit of compensation for our stuff. It's only 40%, but I'm not that concerned about it. We only took minor damage, so we got our compensation here. The biggest damage was to the Shadowhawk, which we have to replace its AC5. I already checked. We have the units added to the roster, and it is pretty simple. So we have 3 days until the breakthrough where we are the attacker. I am very concerned about this because we just have our newbie squad here. Which, isn't a problem. We're just trying to get to one end, but they have, the most elite force you could possibly get on this backwater planet. Even their reinforcements are good. If they sent these guys to actually fight the stand-up defender mission, they might have had a chance. But alas, they did not. So, 3 days until then, we are going to be repairing and whatnot. So let's go to the infirmary first and assign our patients. Hopefully they will heal up nicely within the next 3 days, despite them not being used. Next up, we are going to be reloading and repairing what we can. But in the meantime, actually, let's pull all our people back to the dropship. Can I just do all of these, or do I have to? No, I can't. Alright, they're in the transport bay. These guys are going to the transport bay. Alright, we're all in the transport bay, but now we pulled back to our main HQ. Back to the repair stuff. Our Whitworth needs just to be reloaded and have some minor repairs done. So that's done. Same with this guy. Okay, please stop failing. Thank you. This will be a fairly short administration phase, luckily. With the exception of some of the repairs on like vehicles and stuff, which isn't a big deal. I'm just going to be repairing to sell, primarily. The Phoenix Hawk, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with, so I'll just repair it up as best I can and let it sit until I have a plan of action. Okay, that's scheduled. I don't think he'll actually be able to get it done, but here's to hoping. I guess it says moderate damage and it's just a little bit internal. I guess that makes sense. It's a good thing I didn't jump in the water with some internal damage. That could have been bad. I would have completely forgotten about the water damage rules and screwed myself out of a mech. Okay, this guy's gonna take some time. Okay, veteran, please. You can work on that tomorrow. We'll have our green start working. Regular. Alright, the reload, pretty easy. Just takes time. Repairing the left leg is going to take a little bit more time than that. I'm going to go ahead and do double time on that. See if my green can do it. He does. Replacing this, let's do double time as well. 240 minutes. Get that guy to work on it. Good job. We go ahead and we replaced it already. Now that's just being worked on. Vulcan just needs some armor repairs and a minor amount of internal repairs. So it shouldn't take too terribly long. Alright, so here's the repairs we have to do. We're going to go ahead and have them do double time. And that fixed it. So that'll be done tomorrow, hopefully. Let's try to repair this thing's head. We'll go ahead and do maximum overtime. And we'll have our green work on it today and tomorrow. Possibly the next day. Placing armor, I'm not concerned with. Let's just look into repairing and salvaging. Work on that for me. Work on that for me. Okay, let's do some triple time here. There we go. Reload the bins, no thanks. Replace the legs, no thanks. Replace jump jet, no thanks. Alright, so all we need to repair is the head. The rest of it is not good. Our harasser will have our mechanic work on, of course. I really don't want him to mess up though, because he's our only mechanic. We're gonna be having him do trip time. Actually, max time. Because that's not much time he's putting into it. Place the armor. Okay. We'll just replace everything and then strip it as necessary. Replace the medium laser. I'll think about it. I should probably actually just strip the armor, strip the weapons, and sell what's left after it's repaired. Go ahead and put in quad time. Get our best time in here. Good job. Replace armor. No. Repair. Do trip time. Guarantee it. Work on that tomorrow. Next day. Failed to heal, failed to heal. We fixed the armor. We did not fix the right leg. So we will have to work on that. Go ahead and have a regular do it. We'll do a trip time. See if it gets done today. It did not. Let's keep doing trip time. There we go. The head needs to be repaired. Oh, it's being worked on. Replace armor, repair the motive system. This is very important for us. Let's do quad time. You have the, the time units for that. There you go. Replace medium laser. I could. I'm not going to, but I could. Let's start working on this a while. Let's repair the turret. We'll do quad time, of course. Not enough time. That's fine. How will it advance the day? Failed to heal, failed to heal. Done and done. Oh, hey, you got an XP for that. Good job. So these two are done with repairs. All we have left to do now is strip them down and sell them off. They are worth how much, though? Very, very little. However, I will never use these vehicles. They're not up to my standards and they will die pretty quickly. So let's go back to them. Switch this one over to salvage mode. We'll salvage the armor. We'll put in trip time, it's fine. Don't want that, just want the armor. No armor on those two locations. So let's take the lasers now. I will put in maximum time for these. So go ahead and work on it a little bit today, a little bit tomorrow. You need a 4. I think you can do it. In the meantime, we'll be looking at this Phoenix Hawk and figuring out what we're going to do with it, because I'm not sure. I'd say for now, let's strip down the armor and the weapons, because that seems like a good course of action. I don't know if I'll actually be using a Phoenix Hawk. Yeah, for now, let's strip armor. We can always redo this later if I choose to keep it. Invest maximum time into this. Don't waste my attempts, please. 200 minutes, go for it. And we will be salvaging these weapons as well. Let me just go through and assign all the extra time a while. I don't think I'll need the jump jets, so I'm not gonna bother. Alright, I believe that's all we need, except for you. Okay. So I need 360 minutes, go ahead and have the green guy do it. That's all the armor. We need the weapons a while. So we'll assign these guys to do it a little today, a little tomorrow. Medium laser, yeah, this guy can work on that. Machine gun, I'm not worried if we can't get it out, so I'll have a regular do it. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we'll pass the day. Failed to heal, failed to heal. Blah, 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 blah. Today's the last day we can really do anything because it's the day of the good fight. By fight, I mean let's run past the enemy. So before we do that, let's go to personnel and see how much XP we have on people's. Flashman is good. Griffin almost has enough to level. Don't even know what I'm going to be doing with these guys yet. What do you need anyways? You're 4-4, you're pretty good. You would need 20s for that stuff. We'll just keep saving and see what happens. Oh, she was my Wolverine pilot. Blah, pirate. Yes, she's a Wolverine pirate. Arr. That makes sense. Alright, so everyone's getting some good experience. I'll leave them for now. Except for you. You should spend your experience if you're able. You need 40. Okay. We'll leave that alone for now. Do any of my people, or are any of them able to level? I believe that's a no. They're working on it, but still a no. So we'll leave them as is. Let's do our last little bit of repairing and whatnot in here. A lot of failures. Automatic success. Yeah, because it's not attached, because there's no right torso. Alright, so we'll do this one a while. Needs a regular. We'll use up all day. Go for it. Thank you. Salvage the ammo bin. Someone failed the ammo bin? Are you serious? Okay, maybe I didn't get to it. I don't know. We'll just leave that elephant in the room alone. Go ahead and work on that for me, would you? Be a doll. Alright, and that'll be the last little bit we strip, which is the ammo. The rest of this is ready for selling. We have to work on all these tanks over time. I only have one mechanic, so it's going to be slow going. Primary objective is to strip armor and weapons and ammo, of course. That is the standard. I can't repair the internals, so I will leave it be. What am I taking off this one? Oh, I failed the... Okay. Go ahead and put time into that one. Hopefully you don't fail again. If you do, I'll be very, very saddened. And the medium laser is just wrecked. So if I fail this, whatever, I'll just sell it off. Alright, I believe that ends it for today. Aha, I did get money for capturing people. Cool. Alright, well, that's very enticing to try and go around with my battle mechs picking up people, kidnapping them. And so much debt. Alright. So we'll deal with this in our next administration phase. When we pick this back up, we will be doing the breakthrough with Chi Lance, and we will be seeing how that goes. I don't have high hopes for that. I have a feeling it's going to be very difficult. It makes it a little bit easier being Dust On with Light Fog. Light Fog only affects infantry, though. I don't know if it affects vehicles. We'll have to check that. But it's an 18 by 50 map. It's wooded. I actually think this might be a good map because most of their forces are vehicles. The only one I have to worry about is their Locust, I believe. I don't know what the 3V model is. Let's check that real quick. It's the medium laser machine gun 1, so maybe that's not a big deal. Wow, only a 3 plus to get that. Okay, well, when we pick this back up, we'll be in game. I will see you all then.